Alrighty, folks, we're back with some more tabletop gaming in the new year. Welcome to the world of the future. Last time we left off, yeah, I know. Last time we left off, we were running from a hag who we pissed off after actually helping us, which is weird because they don't normally help us in a positive manner.
Yeah, that, and we took something that was on her property. Buried on her property?
What? What?
Yeah,
Is that?
you managed to dig up a certain
Yeah,
thing.
no. Last time we left off, we were... Why am I hearing myself? Oh, shit, sorry. I was wondering why I was hearing myself. I'm so sorry.
Are you playing the sound of your own stream to yourself?
No, it loaded off on one of my other tabs, which I'm wondering why it was, because it wasn't an active one. Anyways, I
Technical
closed the window.
difficulties, folks.
Just a little echo for a small second. It's fine. We're good.
We're good.
Okay, so back to the late scheduled broadcasting of... Oh shit, what did you do?
Yeah.
So, yeah. You happen chance to pot a certain thing that you undone, and without hesitation decided to, put that part with the other parts.
Do what Thorin does best. Fly by the seat of his fucking pants.
He is that kind of artificer. Crazy.
Anyway, DM speaking.
No thoughts, head empty.
Sorry, DM.
With a loud rumble across the swamp, all the birds and stuff that were watching you briefly perform what is known as a GTFO maneuver.
Some weren't to look.
The little old lady who has helped you reappears. And starts shouting at you, calling you thieves. At which point I believe you started to run. We'll take it from here.
So I guess now's a good time to say we've overstayed our welcome.
Otto's already in wolf form. He's like peacing out. He doesn't want to do bird form again because he doesn't want to like lose you guys.
Cayenne, grab Thorn. Let's go.
Actually, wait. Are you guys flying or running?
Cayenne is currently flying.
Oh. And you grabbed them?
I was going to base. Basically, I was last on the move been toward. I'm currently holding the head of the fucking crocodile we killed.
And carrying nobody else?
Because you have an obsession with big heads.
Well, I was going to grab Thorin, and Cayenne doesn't know the size or strength of your bird, and she's told you to turn into a bird.
Okay. Well, I am turning into a bird, but I can't fly nobody. I do yell that before I transform.
Can't carry anyone.
And Cayenne can't really carry anyone if they're carrying a head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he only grabbed the tip.
How about Zoho grabs Thorin, just hoists him onto his back, and starts running?
Everyone feels like Thorin cannot run for himself. This is hilarious. It's like he had something happen to his legs.
I currently have a 60-foot fly speed. I'm technically faster than both of you.
So you want to give up the skull?
Yeah, well, I remember. Or Terpsy, Otto was going to take the skull and turn into bird.
Skull?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that.
I do, because that's what literally came out of Terp's mouth.
Anyway, the current situation that we've gone for today now, because we've been away for so long and can't remember all the details properly, is that you're dragging your head. It's a big head. Congratulations.
I can get
Yeah.
Mouse wants
Mouse.
to turn into bird or wolf. Which one is it?
Well, considering I can't fly anybody, I have one idea, but I need to pass it by the DM to see if it's even possible. And barring that, I'm gonna go wolf. My idea was that maybe Mouse could, if I'm just carrying Mouse, use his sword to, like, boosh us along, and I could glide him. So, propelled gliding.
You're talking about using Gus
Yes.
as a propulsion.
Yes.
Thoughts, DM?
It would not be strong enough for the purpose that you're trying to. It's a
Okay.
nice idea, but I don't believe I can say that spell itself would be strong enough
Okay.
for a continued.
No.
Yeah, I
just to keep us aloft, not to keep us continually aloft. Because I can glide him. We just need a startup.
I think the spell you're looking for
There's a
is
stronger wind spell.
Okay.
Gust of Wind.
Yeah, but does it take like?
That's designed to push things in a line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it strong enough though to keep us high in the air?
We don't have it.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Zoho does not have it because
Fair enough. Okay.
he's still training.
Then I'm going wolf.
Okay.
He does have Long Strider though.
Okay. Well, I'm not doing it for you anyway. I just figured that you could I could maybe fly you if it
Okay,
worked
we're getting
out.
too far into
Yep.
the ideas. You're meant
Yep.
to be running.
Wolf form.
Yeah. Zoho just looks at Thorn, run, and he just points his sword at him and casts Long Strider on the dwarf.
So that increases his speed by 10, I believe.
Yes.
Oh shit! I
Bam,
forgot I can
bam,
do
bam,
something
please.
as well. It's too late. Can I? Is it?
It's like, I would like to go faster.
Yeah, I forgot that I have that now. Can I do that before I transform?
It is a bonus
No.
action.
Nah, I didn't think so.
I'm giving you one action, effectively.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, no, it's yeah.
One action and our movement.
Yeah, no, I can't do
No, you're
spell
going in
and
an
transform.
action.
He's saying
Okay.
he's not giving me a turn. He's
Oh.
giving me an action.
Yeah, an action. You get to transform into
Yeah.
the thing that you want as you start running.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we're deafened.
It's like Cayenne starts. Cayenne starts flying.
Yep.
Zoho can't hear a thing, and Thorin can't really hear a thing. They just see. It's like, why is everyone heading? Oh, look over. Oh, run. Everybody just kind of run.
All I know is I'm picking up the nearest guy who is slowest compared to everybody else.
Thorn.
I think everyone's about even right now.
Really?
Yeah, because if long strider it gives plus 10, kinetic jaunt gives plus 10, which puts Thorin at I think 50, maybe more.
I have 35 movement speed. Remember?
So you're
it's
at his at 55. So technically the wolf is currently the slowest. Because you got fly speed of 60, 55 for the next minute, and fucking monks.
Okay,
45.
fair enough. Feels weird.
Oh, so I'm the,
The
fastest
slowest
one
member.
here.
No, Cayenne's the fastest. The slowest person is still running at 45 or five thingy.
That's so fast.
So the fast guy is the slowest.
Yeah, but he's still fucking fast.
For the next whole minute. So,
What the
You
hell
start
is that in
running.
the background?
and
Anyway.
you start, doesn't matter, ignore it. as fast as you can, away from the house.
I'm not even looking back. I'm just run.
Back in. Right. All you know is you want to head the way you were heading north as
Mhm.
best you can.
North. Just go.
Yeah. Bye.
It's like as you are sprinting as fast as you can, and the further as you head away from the house, the ground starts becoming more intertwined with plant life again.
Uh-oh.
The sodden ground, like. And as one of you turns your head behind you, those birds that are watching you seem to be regathering behind you.
They're coalescing. Oh no.
Thorin doesn't stop. Thorin doesn't stop. Thorin just keeps running.
He doesn't hear it.
Yeah.
I don't hear
I
it.
said, as while you glance over your shoulder to look behind you to check, it's all like, yeah, those birds after the initial shock seem to have
They
reestablished.
decided they want to say hello.
And they're coming, and they're following you.
Murder of crows.
I want to say it's Zoho
Bye.
back, and he's just yelling. Thorin doesn't hear it.
Nope. Thorin already saw it. Thorin is running for his life now. She doesn't care.
Oh.
I
Okay,
feel
so
like
you-
this is a Scooby-Doo skit all of a sudden.
Right down to the big dog.
Don't worry. I can add doors if you like.
No.
It's the middle of the swamp. No, please don't.
Sorry.
I'm gonna stay behind everyone just in case a spell like drops and somebody drops speed like considerably.
Diana is just swear. In Elvish.
Spontaneously swearing in Elvish.
Thorin doesn't understand shit and you can't hear him. Hear her.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
How long are we
Oh.
deafened?
Foreign.
Yeah?
There's one thing you can hear.
What? Oh god, Thordrak, why?
What's all the hubbub? Something happened. I feel
Thorin
great
is-
right now. I've
Yeah,
missed this cheek for so long.
Thorin just responds, shut the hell up! I got bigger problems!
Oh no, did I get caught double cheeked up? I'm so sorry.
That's all Thordrak gets out of Thorin right now. It's just shut the hell up! I got bigger problems! I'm running for my life now! Because of you!
So, can I? This does not work. I need someone to roll an initiative because this does not work when it's the only thing in there.
You got it. Where's my thing? There it is.
There we go. I just needed anybody because it doesn't calculate as
No.
my counter. I need my counter.
Hey, how dare you?
I was quicker on the draw.
How dare you?
Hey, Frank.
So,
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Things loading.
Hey, look, I rolled low as always.
Oh, that sounds like you. That sounds like you. Boom. Ow.
Nah, druids are slow. It's fine.
You rolled better than I did.
Yeah, well.
And if you roll better than the monk, then there's a real problem.
Oh
Yes,
wait, I have to
and
select
it's-
token.
You know,
it's okay.
it's not
You didn't
actual
need-
initiative.
Yeah, he didn't. He just needed one person to apply the initiative so that
So
he
I can
could
make the
keep-
counter go up.
I
Yeah.
just rolled because I called it.
It's fine.
Got
we got initiative
sniped.
now. So,
We'll type faster for it.
Can you click your wolf thing just so I can?
I did click my wolf thing. You missed it. Scroll up.
Oh, it's above that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Just in case it's important. So, Zoho, you said your speed's 45, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me just. Oh yeah, no, I can actually see the numbers I need. They're not floating off the top of my screen.
Wait, the monk is the slowest one here.
Currently,
Correct.
The monk is
Alright.
the slowest one. Zoho,
Yes.
you feel something on your back.
Oh no.
Huh?
It's like a pecking.
Ah! Ah! Bird! Bird! Picking my face! Picking! Get it off! Get it off! He's yelling this because he can't hear.
Seems those birds are catching up.
I mean, I was hanging back to make sure that nobody tarried behind, so, can I,
That's
rip
okay.
that bird off and pick him up?
Everyone gets an action.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
Oh,
do
yeah.
as this flock of random birds is
Dash.
gaining
Thor
on?
can't hear. Thor can't hear shit.
Dude, you're
Okay,
you're
so-
talking over the DM.
Oh,
Let him finish.
I was. Since we're 11, actually, I was going to say as Zoho's just flailing his hands trying to get the bird to stop pecking him, he accidentally uses Gust to blow it away.
Okay, so Foreign starts running faster. So you kind of try to swat off this bird that's called up to you and use Gust to blow it back.
Yeah, in his flailing, he summons a gust of wind from his hand. Poof. He doesn't hear it, but he feels it, and he's just, huh? I could do that.
Otto, Cayenne.
Krillin, do you hear that? Anyway.
Did you just say Krillin?
Yes. Anyway, moving on. I pick up Zoho and start carrying his ass because I'm 5 feet faster.
Zoho suddenly feels something grab a hold of you.
Huh? Ah! Oh no!
I-
I'm being picked up by something bigger. Oh,
I pull an Amaterasu and throw him on my back.
ah! Wait, this doesn't feel like feathers. Oh, thank you, Otto.
Alright, so we now have.
How fast would the dash action make me at this point?
As an action, you just move your speed again.
Yeah. So think of it as double speed, technically.
So, well, that would be my base speed, which is 35.
Cayenne will keep
Wouldn't it?
pace with Otto and the first chance. And the birds try to get close, or she's going to use her one free use of Dragon's Yell.
Okay, so you're gonna use Dragon's Yell on the flock of the birds that's catching up.
Yep.
Alright.
When they're close enough.
They're close enough. That's the whole point of them. That's why I'm asking what you want to do. So you have blah blah blah.
Is thunder damage even effective when we're muted?
No.
Yes. You're not immune to it because you just can't hear shit. It still
Oh,
hurt.
okay. Oh,
Yeah,
right,
it's
right.
hard.
No, sorry. I thought we were under a mute spell. I forgot that we got deafened because of dumbassitude.
2 of us got
Eh.
different.
Yeah.
Can you just roll a d100?
Really wish I had the entire set because I'm still waiting for that 54.
Okay, congratulations. She calls a bunch of about half the flock to be stunned or fall to the floor.
Yeah, Cayenne would be trying and did not do this leave. But if they try go in to kill sending Firth, or she's making a point of cooked meat. Next.
So you get about half the flock in your loud yell. It's like, as the rest kind of like briefly hesitate, but continue to chase. As you Oh, that one doesn't work. So we continue to chase. And slash fleeing slash whatever we're doing. Okay. As you head into, like, through the roots and the bushes with the birds, the remaining birds chasing you. Farin, I believe you're currently in front because you dashed a second time.
Yeah.
I need you to make a acrobatics check, please.
Oh dear.
That would be skills. Normal. I got the feeling I just went cartwheeling.
No, you're okay. You stumble slightly as you realize that your kinetic jaunt comes to an end, and your speed suddenly just like it's like your gear change. You did a bad gear change, and you went and you stumble forward. You are you're a little slower.
Okay.
And you notice but you're able to catch yourself on the uneven, even though the ground beneath you is uneven.
Okay.
As for this is annoying. As for the rest of you, Zoho's riding Otto, so Otto, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh no! Otto, as you're not
Wait.
it's a nat 1. It's a fail. And you're ahead of them right now.
Am I that far ahead? Oh,
It-
never mind. That's not.
It
even
won't be.
worth it.
It won't be enough anyway. It's a nat 1.
Yeah.
Oh no!
That's not gonna help.
As you focus on keeping the pace up with Zoho on your back,
Yeah.
you don't notice as you run through the shrubbery.
Oh god.
I lost Zoho, didn't I?
Something catches a hold of your leg.
Oh.
You are blundered into a snare.
Oh
You are
no!
currently restrained. Zoho, I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
To not fly
as
off.
As this wolf suddenly comes to an abrupt stop, and you.
How about 19?
You do a graceful roll in the dirt,
What?
getting back up to your feet. You turn around to
Otto!
see Otto there with some kind of. Seems that his legs being held by something.
You literally just
within the
hear a dog.
shrubbery.
You just literally just hear a dog yelp and whimpering.
And the
Can I?
giving
can I
the block of the remaining block time to catch up. So
Can I?
you're
can
all going to
I-
get an action again.
Well, I know what I'm
Can
doing.
Can I cut the snare off? Is it like a rope around around his ankle?
You can't see what's around his ankle because it's kind of like in the shrubbery that you just ran through. So like you like running, you're like focusing on getting away. He runs through a bush, and it's all like something is caught on his leg and snares him.
Well,
But you can spend an action trying to help free him.
Yeah.
Otto is apparently going to do Haunting Howl, it seems.
Thank goodness he's deaf. Deafened for the time being.
It doesn't affect friendlies.
I know, but
Can
still.
you roll a D100 then, Otto? As you let out a howl that seems to be... It seems to be a little weak compared to what last time you used it, probably because of your panic. But it seems to do the job as the flock that's heading towards you and the group seems to change direction and disperse, giving Zoho time to turn around and see what he can do.
Yeah. Get the snare off him.
So, hello. Oh, it's fate number 2. So, where was it? Yes, you want to try and free Otto.
Mm-hmm.
It will be a strength check.
A strength
Or
check?
You can either, yeah, it's a strength check to try and effectively pull him free, or you can attempt to, like, hack at it.
Hack at it.
Okay. Roll an attack then.
Roll an attack.
Yeah, if you're gonna hack at it, roll an attack.
Slash.
You are easily able to cut the snare with Sabakaze. With the one end still wrapped around your leg, but you are free to Otto is now free in the sense of he can like move and stuff, is no longer attached. He just currently has a
So-
bracelet.
That's fine.
Zoho grabs the wolf's face and goes, "Keep moving!" and just climbs back on top of Otto.
And I book it. As Wolf Link, because now I have a manacle.
So, and we have Cayenne and Foreign.
Yes.
You get an action.
Hmm. Thorin's just gonna keep running at this point. He doesn't know anything's happened yet.
Yeah, because you're deaf.
Normal running or dashing again?
Normal running for the moment.
Okay. And then Cayenne. Regular running. Okay. How long does the fly last? Is it like 10 minutes or? Okay. Won't worry about that then anytime soon.
Wow,
need to find
10
something to throw at you.
hours? Goodness.
I think they burned all their sorcery points to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, standard it's 10 minutes. That's what I thought. But it's concentration, so if I hit you with something,
Oh
there's a
no.
chance. Anyway, let's see what the dice.
So you're saying
bring.
there's a chance?
There's a chance, and it's not 0. Okay. Foreign, you're still in the lead. I need you to make a dexterity save as you run into
Oh, great.
an unsuspectingly deep puddle.
Wait, puddle?
Well, it's a swamp.
Puddle.
Everything's wet and whatnot. You want it, and as you step
And you said
forward,
a deck save?
I need a dex save as you lose your footing.
Oh,
I got nothing that can help me with this one.
Don't worry about it.
As your foot places
Yep.
into what you think is the ground just below a short, shallow amount of water, because well, that's been the norm so far. Turns out that
It's deeper than it
that's
looks.
a lot deeper, and you suddenly your foot doesn't collide with the ground, and you end up finding yourself waist high in the water.
Hopefully he didn't break
As
his
it's-
leg again.
Terp.
And you kind of like in the, it's sort of like there's a brief moment where you kind of like just goes up to your chest, and then you realize it's like oh, and you straighten up, and it's like waist deep. Seems like this may be a river of sorts. Kyan, you can see this from where you are, like just far and just suddenly go much lower. What you gonna do?
Sorry, who you referring to?
Foreign is just fell into a real deep puddle.
Yes, who you speaking to about this? Me?
Cayenne.
Foreign.
Ah,
Kyan sees this happen. Foreign, what are you gonna do in relation to this?
Try and get out of there.
So-
There ain't much else I can do.
Are you going to continue trying to plow forward or briefly go back?
I'm gonna go back just so that I can find a spot to cross without, dealing with another incident.
So as you kind of like pull yourself out of this really muddy water, that gives the rest of the group kind of enough time to catch up back to you. Seems you have come to, as you group together and kind of like briefly look around what's just happened with Foreign looking very wet and muddy. It looks like there is the water that you just kind of like falls in seems to be. This is a bit too straight, and not to scale necessarily. Not perfectly to scale. It seems to, as you briefly look around and look at like the surrounding environment, it looks like this may actually be like a river that's running into the swamp.
Okay.
can like actually notice. You can like notice the flow when you're actually not running. Behold, an obstacle.
Shit. Honestly, at this point, Thorin's gonna try and find a spot to ford the river. Or
You
fjord.
can fall it where you just fell if you want it. It only comes up to your waist.
Well,
just
Thor
tripped.
Okay. If that's the case, then Thorin's going across.
Now you
There's
realize
nothing
what
you
it
can
is. It's all like, okay, I'm gonna go back in.
Yeah, don't have a choice. Gonna cross it.
Okay, so
Going to move my token to. Wah. If anything happens on the way across, I'm gonna deal with it. Okay.
nah, nothing happens. It just takes you effectively takes you a
About a
turn. What would be the
minute.
equivalent of a turn to wade through? Giving other things a chance to get closer. So Thorin starts wading through. Okay, and I'm gonna guess are you just gonna fly across with your skull? Slash head. It is a full head right now. Alright. Are you staying with the group or going to just go forward and take first lead? Okay. Hollow and Zoho.
Yes.
As you come to this area, you kind of like you are able to see that Thorin kind of like wading through the water. How are you handling this?
I'm hopping over.
You gonna try and jump?
Zoho just
Yeah.
tightens his grip to make sure he doesn't fall off.
Okay, I need an athletics check from Otto as a wolf then. So off the wolf numbers. Okay. Trying to remember jumps. Running.
My speed is 50.
It's not speed, it's strength score. Long jump is. Actually, strength score, so 13 feet. So you splash down just over halfway
Okay.
into the river.
I dodge the paddle the rest of the way.
You're big
While
enough to wade through it as a dog.
Okay.
While we're in the water, Zoho points his finger at Thorin and casts Long Strider again.
I don't think you need to recast
Yeah,
it.
it's
an hour on it.
kinetic jaunt that ran out, my guy.
Oh.
Yeah, Long Stride is still active.
Kinetic jaunt is really short.
Oh, there is one thing he could cast. Would jump help?
If you cast it before he jumps, it gives him a jump distance of 30.
What do you think, Thorin?
Oh.
Josh?
Well, Thorin can't hear you. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Like, as you can cast it, like as you realize he's going to jump, you can cast it, or you can just
Yeah.
let him. Okay, so if you
Yeah.
spend your action doing that, mark off the
Yep.
requirement, and you don't end up splashing down halfway and having to wade. You manage to get to the other side.
Oh yeah.
That applies to us, not Thorin, because Thorin's already in the water.
Yeah. Yeah, Zoho sees.
Yeah, the fact that Thorin
Otto
fell in
about
the water and is wading across it is what has got the group back together.
Yeah, he sees Otto about to hop, so he just pats the wolf as he casts jump, and almost immediately they just rocket over the river. Boing!
There is
Like
a
you
diddy
just-
splash as you land on the muddy side, the opposite side.
Like they stepped on a spring. Boing!
I'm just imagining you summoning a friggin' sonic spring.
No, I think it was more. I think it's more like a double jump.
Yeah.
Oof.
So, as you continue on after the river, you keep pushing forward and you come to an area that is much thicker in foliage, shrubbery, and whatnot. You have two choices: go around or go through.
Sorry, what was the choice? Not the choice, but, what was in our way?
Thick foliage, shrubberies, and trees and stuff. That just like proper. Would you like to try and go through the effective hedge into the garden, or would you like to try and find a
Garden?
detour? That's the example. Just an example.
Doggo's gonna growl
It
while
looks like
he...
it's like thick, like a hedge.
Yeah, Doggo's gonna growl while he,
I can go over.
while he seemingly picks up speed.
You're gonna run through it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Varen,
Yeah.
there's thick shrubbery ahead of you. Are you gonna just try and push through it, or try and go around it?
Fuck, I don't know if I can jump that. How high is it?
It's high enough that you can't see how thick it, like, deep it is in comparison to you.
Mm. How close am I to it?
You're running towards it right now.
Yes, but how many feet away from it am I?
Further than us.
When you notice it, probably about 10 feet.
Sure, let's do something funny right through
You
it.
see a wolf just plow itself through a hedge, through what the thick. I keep saying hedge now because I've got it in my head. Thick shrubbery.
Screw it, Thorin's gonna do the same.
Okay. So, as you push your way through, it's not actually too long. You successfully come out the other side. It's just slowed you down a bit. And you continue on your path.
Out of curiosity, can Longstrider stack on top of Longstrider if someone else catches it?
No. Things that apply the same effect do not stack. If you're talking about timers get a bit weird because they can overlap time-wise, but the effect only happened once. And then depending on which one ends first, depends on what happens. Okay. We continue running.
Mm-hmm.
As you continue running and like round yourself passage free, you who's in the front right now? That's a good question.
It's either it's a toss-up between me or Faye.
Yeah, it'll be either you guys or Cayenne. Roll d20, both of you. You're kind of staying as a group at this point, I believe.
Yeah.
We'll just go with whoever rolls higher.
Probably Faye. Yes.
Okay, so unless you roll a 1, we're going with you're the one in front of the party at the moment. You're in a tight enough group that you're considered grouped together. I just want to. Okay, yay! So, Kyan, as you fly around this tree with your crocodile head dangling below you, you hear a sudden startled noise, and notice a bunch of little critters scatter from beneath you, as they are startled by this unseen giant crocodile head suddenly appearing right above them. And as the rest of the group kind of like follow behind, you kind of like see these critters kind of like dash back, and the weight kind of like between your legs and back towards the way you're running from. And we continue running for a few more minutes. And after you guys have been running for, oh god. Why is this calculation now really awkward? You see a break. You see a break in the tree lines ahead of you. That seems to. There appears to be more sunlight on the horizon, gleaming, hitting the ground ahead of you. And as you push running for another couple of minutes, you find yourself breaking the tree line and looking out upon some rolling fields. You seem to have made it to the edge of the swamp. What do you do?
Take a quick look around and then keep running.
Keep running, okay.
Just keep
Peach,
running, just
ready.
keep running, running.
Jeez. How long do you plan on running for? Foreign?
It all depends. Do I see a road?
Not from the current position, no.
Then I'm gonna keep running north until I find a road.
Or wear yourself out, Brian.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is your? There you are. So breaking the tree line, Foreign continues running out into the distance. And we'll say after, let's say about another 3 or 4 minutes, as you run out across the field, you start slowing down. As you start to realize how much running you have been doing and how much effort you have been putting in. And you have to basically feel like you gotta take a breather whether you want to or not. is everyone else just kind of like following Foreign's example?
I mean, Wolf can go indefinitely. They're pretty resilient, but I mean, we're gonna match pace with everybody else, so yeah.
Seems like this stopping point is determined by Foreign finally running out of energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but angry lady, what do you expect?
You freaking wimp.
Thorin doesn't know what she's capable of. He doesn't want to take a chance now.
It's not. Bear with me, I think I... Do this one? Nope. There we go. More chilled out, relaxed music that's not swampy.
Mm-hmm.
The jukebox is not very easy to find things in.
That's fine.
So,
Are we still deafened?
as you relax in the sense of your body just can't really run much more, you slowly realize that after all that time, your hearing is coming back.
Yeah.
I hear the birds chirping.
As the adrenaline kind of dies down, and you're catching your breath, that's when you realize, welcome to the rolling hills of wherever this is.
Great. So my hearing's coming
You're
back.
just kind of like standing in. You're kind of just standing in a like field of grass, a couple of rocks over there. You can see the swamp behind you.
It's just a great expanse of field right in front of us.
Rolling hills. Behind you is the tree line. Ahead of you is rolling hills.
Oh, really? Thanks, Cayenne.
As soon as the adrenaline dies down, Zoho just more or less flops on Otto's back. Okay. That was too close. All in favor of not going back to that swamp for the foreseeable future?
No shit. Don't want to do that again. I think I think I'm done with swamps and strange people. Does anybody see anything at all? No,
I'm
jeez.
giving you guys a change of scenery. Seeing as you're out of the...
Oh, where the hell are we on here?
You're not. I'm just giving you a change of scenery.
Doesn't matter.
It's green and more hilly.
Otto sits up. And if he's not holding on, he falls off. And he tries to yank the stupid rope off his ankle.
Otto, here, let me help. My finger. I think it's better that I try this. I know your jaws are large, but this, I believe, requires a little more dexterity. By your leave?
He basically like boops you.
Alright. Now, hold still. This will only take but a moment. And he starts untying the rope off of Otto's ankle.
Yeah, you can do that. Takes a
I
little
can't
bit of dexterity, but not a problem.
Well, Thorin is going to make for the top of one of the hills at this point, so he can get a look at the lay of the land.
I just realized I was still muted.
Good job.
Wow. What do I see when I'm at the top of the nearest hill? Or is it even that tall?
You're gonna take a slow stroll to the crest of a hill.
Yeah.
Sure. So you take a slow stroll up. I believe Cayenne's going to probably still be watching the tree line just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops, I put this on the wrong layer.
Is that what I see?
It's a better impression. From your point around, I'd like you to make a perception check first.
Oh shit! Yeah, you just covered my token. Oh wait, no token.
I can
Gotta
give
drag
you
that
need
off.
a token? We can
No.
give you a token. You can get yourself a token.
I remembered, and oh god, it's not lining up for a sec there. Shit. That would be abilities, skills, perception. Please tell me I got something good out of that. Nope. I am dumb as a brick and don't see shit.
You don't notice anything particularly outstanding other than hills. Bit of shrubbery here, bit of rock there. Looks way more peaceful than the dark swamp that you just came out of.
Yeah. I'm gonna call at this point. Call Cayenne up because I'm not so sure of myself right now.
Basically, it's or that's what I said when I was mute. It was, unless we have to go back to get his bear form and whatever, or she took from Thorin. And then when Thor said, I've had enough dealing with strange people, I said, have you seen yourself?
Well, is Cayenne responding to Thorin calling from the top of the hill?
I think Cayenne's asking, have you looked at yourself lately?
No, because I don't have a mirror. What about you, you giant monstrosity?
Cayenne floats his direction and still keeping him Line of sight
Are
on
you
the
still
trees.
floating with the skull?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
All you hear from the distance is Otto barking at you.
Woof woof.
Bork, bork.
Uh,
Little Timmy's
So-
stuck in the well.
so. And Zoho walks over to Thorn. So, Thorn, how's Thordrak?
Thorin just stares at Zoho with this look.
What?
He has a look. Oh my. Really? Faye? Tears of the Kingdom? What the?
Lag much?
Yeah. Anyways,
Thorin just gives Zoho a look like, are you sure you want to ask that right now?
he tilts his head to one side. What?
Thorin just leans over and whispers in Zoho's ear, he's gotten louder.
How is that?
I haven't.
How is that a surprise? Anything else?
Nothing of note yet.
Hmm.
Thorin looks back at the surroundings again. Do you see anything? I don't see anything, but maybe you could see something with those monk eyes of yours that I can't.
You would be better off asking our ranger friend. Looks around for Azrael. She's nowhere to be found. And
just nowhere to
she
be found.
wandered- And she wandered off again.
Azrael who?
Kyan slowly
Ah.
turns just to look in the direction that Thorn's trying to look. Do I see anything?
Make a perception check.
That's what I was thinking. Shall Zoho also make a perception check as he looks out in that same direction?
If you like.
I has a +6. If the sheet will agree with me.
The sheet
Okay, here we go.
will not agree with you.
It's a 13.
As you look out over the rolling hills, yeah, there's a few trees, some bushes, bit of rock.
I get advantage if I fly higher.
Would you like to fly higher,
Sure.
with or without the head?
I'll put the fucking skull on the ground next.
Oh, I was hoping you would drop it on Thorin or something. No.
I'm already broken, and you just want to make it worse.
You're not broken. You've just been fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Or
No,
at least
he'll get his
physically, you were fixed.
No, come on. No, he'll get his comeuppance.
I already did with my
If
legs.
you fly high for
Oh.
a better angle, you will be able to spot what appears to be like a trail running through. Like, doesn't look like it's a well-used trail, but it's a definitely used trail that seems to like meander through the hills.
Oh, Kyan would come back down. I see some sort of trail.
Shall we?
When I hear him say that, can I take a sniff in that direction?
Ah, yes. The great outdoors. The smell of grass.
Is that a perception?
No, you're going to smell grass. And whatever Thorin currently stinks of.
I'm trying to see if
As
there's...
Thorin's beard is currently like cake filled with random bits of mud and stuff from where he
So
ran
regular
through the shrubbery and
regular
and
dwarf
after
beer.
the-
Got it.
Oh, you're nice.
So after falling in muddy, like nasty swamp water, climbing out, getting covered in mud.
I have
Running.
absolutely no idea how that feels.
Farron looks like he's done the mud run, if you know what that is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't loop. Damn it. Now I gotta go find it again. I wondered what was going on in my head and there we go.
Faye
yes.
just did something.
Are you cleaning up Farron because you think he looks disgusting?
I don't blame him. Or her.
So,
rather.
Yes.
okay. But yes, you spotted what appears to be a trail that kind of like meanders through the lower parts of the hilly region.
And I'm sniffing to see if there's any sign of recent activity or maybe civilization in that direction.
You could smell grass and Farron
Okay.
and Cayenne and Zoho. It is the great outdoors.
Woof.
Wolf indeed.
Yeah, so you spot a trail. Are you going to head towards the trail? Do something else?
Yes.
Trail.
Let's head for the trail and see where it goes.
On the
believe it was the
trail.
morning when-
watching.
This is just the morning, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. Thorin's just
Meanwhile-
gonna start walking down to the trail.
And Cayenne is fiddling with the rope in the fucking giant head just so that she could just strap it to her back.
You sure you don't need any assistance carrying that, Cayenne?
Can you even lift it?
I mean, I could try.
I try passing it off to Zoho.
Why do I have to roll?
It's not. It's about based on what your strength score is.
My strength score is 14.
Okay, what was your strength score?
My strength score is a 12. However, I technically
it-
count as a
your-
large creature.
Yeah, so it's double your. Alright, so
Hup.
you kind of like
Yep.
bend down to lift it up, and you.
Ah.
It's like trying to move a big couch on your own.
How are you carrying this?
He quickly turns back into slime form and then back into the image below. I am not human?
Oh,
I hate that sentence, but again,
oh. Still, you use magic. Huh.
Nope. That beam flying is magic. Me lifting that up is not.
How? Okay, never mind then.
Would
You-
his slime fully eating that head, like the meat off the head, make it considerably lighter?
Don't know.
Because it wouldn't have the brain in it, for one.
I'm pretty
You
sure the
realize
slime.
how, like, physically... Don't, like, crocs physically have small brains size
Yes, but
compared to the size of their head?
there's still a giant cavity there that's taken up by something that weighs. So cleaning it out and just leaving it to bones is probably going to be a lot lighter than what they're carrying now.
Somewhat lighter, yes. But that would require a fair bit of time.
Yes.
Something we're not sure we even have right now.
Correct.
Suddenly a rustling in the bushes behind you.
Otto's gonna look for wildlife while they're just trying to get on with whatever they're doing.
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm walking down to the trail. I don't know what they're doing.
Okay, so I believe the plan is, considering we want to go to Farin's hometown to
Continue
follow Farin.
North,
So
yeah.
Farin's going to head towards the trail that is not too far away.
Same.
As you slowly walk through the grass, a cool breeze catches your cheek.
Thorin is still on high alert because he doesn't expect that to be over yet.
And you continue, and we'll say about 10 minutes pass, and you crest a hill, and you can see the trail at the just at the bottom of the hill. That felt awkward to say, but okay. Can't think of a fancy word for the bottom of a hill.
The hill.
You crest the top of the hill. That's fancy. Gives me something to work with. There isn't a specific name for the bottom of a hill.
The foot.
No, it doesn't really look like a foot. But you sort of, like, and you head down towards the path. And if Thorin checks his compass that he has,
Yes.
the path seems to wind in a... Get my directions right. Seems to head northeast. Northwest, sorry. And the other direction seems to head more easterly. Using the picture as an example. That way is... Okay. So yes, one way leads northwest, the other way seems to head more east.
East? I thought you meant west.
So, Thorin, which way would you say your village is?
I'm not not sure. Really, foothill or Piedmont?
Piedmont.
Well,
Piedmont.
I don't know
Well-
what that means.
well, try
Bottom
to
of the
think
hill.
back. What do you remember of your old home?
It was in the foothills.
Which we are in. So it's
The closer to the mountains. So that's
Which-
kind of northwest. Looking
Which
at the map.
direction? Which direction is what Zoho Sea is closer to the mountains?
Northwest
Yeah.
would technically be towards the mountains. East
And
is
I
the way
guess-
you came from, kind of.
And it looks like we're heading northwest.
Otto heads in that direction.
E. Zoho heads in that direction.
Okay, so you guys start following the path northwest. So you start meandering through the foothills. No. And you continue on your journey for a while as continuing until midday as the sun seems to, as you notice that the sun seems to peak and the shadows beneath yourselves seem to be merely little circle representations around by your feet. You feel like at this point, surely you're not being followed anymore.
Of course.
Thank you, DM wording.
Me.
Would you like to take a short rest?
Yeah.
Or just continue for the day?
Take a short rest. I mean, they've been running full kilter. They've got to be a little exhausted.
Yes, that's why you stopped running when you exited the swamp.
Yeah, but they would still be exhausted. They would be like probably trudging along.
Yes, as you slowly walk along this trail, meandering along within the foothills.
Yeah.
Did I not say so slowly?
All right. Sorry.
Up to you guys.
I would vote for a short rest.
Otto's form would have ended as well by this point, I believe.
Yeah. Sounds about right. So it's only been like 2 hours, 3 hours.
Well, it's been a few hours, and midday seems to be upon you based on your shadows. Being a little circled.
Well, I was
They're
basing it
clear,
off of my
blobby
transformation
shadows.
ending.
Well, considering you started running, like, very early in the morning.
Yeah.
And your transformation is 3 hours, I believe?
Something like that. I forget how much. It's based off of my level.
Your transformation wouldn't last you more than the morning anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
So, the question is like, surely you're not being followed at this point. Do you want to take a rest or just continue?
Cayenne would be good with either.
Yeah, same. I could take it or leave it.
I guess take a short rest.
Okay. Short rest it is.
Short rest.
Okay, so feeling like you're safely not being followed. And it being around midday, you decide to Take a short rest to recuperate your energies.
Nyeh.
And it's quite a peaceful, effectively lunch.
Okay, so
I
get-
forget, am I able to recharge my wild shape by doing that? I can't remember.
Yes.
I believe you get one back.
Okay, then I just got the one I used.
So I get 3 of these back,
Uh,
all of these back, then I get rid of one, so then I'm full on these.
well, let's see. Wild shape. You regain expended uses when you finish a short or long rest.
I only used one, so I'm good.
So I'm gonna use what can I use? I would like to use Second Wind before the short rest to heal.
You can heal using hit dice during the short rest anyway. That's
yeah.
that's one of the main things of having a short rest.
So I
You get to
rolled
roll your hit
2d8.
dice.
I rolled 2d8. Hey, max! So I regained 16 hit points.
Do we
I'm almost up to
recover-
full health.
Do we recover any hit dice on a short rest? No.
Yes.
No, you don't. You don't recover hit dice on a short rest.
Oh, sorry.
You use hit dice on a short rest.
I misunderstood the question. Sorry.
I will use. Whoops. 2 hit dice. See what I get. That's currently at 48. 48 was 16.
So
Where's my icon?
Two
Oh, there it is.
shy of full health.
I need to this up, because I'm forgetting.
sitting on the edge of a hill, enjoying the midday sun. Though it is, I'll say it's moderate. You recuperate some of your lost energy.
Do we see or hear anything while we're on our short rest?
The rustling of some leaves.
In a tree or in a
wind.
bush?
Tree, bush, bit of, could be either. It's quite a pleasant hills, but there's not really much here. The sound of footsteps oft approaching. No, not yet.
Not yet.
I was just checking if it would make people freak out again. I failed. I'm sorry.
Soho's hand reaches for Sabakaze hearing the footsteps.
No, I'm kidding. I was just trying to make you jump.
No.
Kai's trying to share with us, literally.
So yeah, you have a peaceful rest. Kyan, why you click packet of chain?
That's not what I clicked. Why did that click?
Okay, I was just checking it wasn't a requirement for anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to remind myself what the heroic inspiration does. The new one, because I'm not sure if I'm looking at the new one or the old one on the D&D Beyond sheet.
Oh, the heroic one is the new one. The new one is it's the same as the old one. They just decided to call it something different, and there's different ways of getting it. So it's more useful.
Oh,
and
congratulations,
gets more
you all.
It gets less forgotten, hopefully.
Congratulations, you all three have inspiration.
Inspired.
Is there anywhere on the sheet
Question
that we
mark?
can?
Musician.
Oh, oh yeah, because we did. Yeah.
So I'm gonna mark down that I have a inspiration.
Yes, you have one inspiration. It does not. They do not stack. You have one, or you have none.
Where you could have two in the old one.
No, they didn't stack in the old one either.
No,
It's a
'cause you could
DM
have,
ruling thing.
yeah, no, you could have DM inspiration and Bard inspiration.
Bardic inspiration is different from inspiration.
No, bardic inspiration is different. I'm talking the actual inspiration. I know what you're getting at, but they don't. They're two different types of inspiration.
Yeah, they're two different types, but they're still inspiration. So technically, you have two. It's just one lasts for like a
Okay,
minute.
Smarty Pants. Would you like the DM to set something upon your smart ass?
No.
Right.
Shush.
So you recuperate, refresh, and continue on your journey.
Yeah.
And as you say about halfway through the afternoon, you actually can ahead of you see the mountain lion within your view distance.
I motion for people to chill out and slow down, because that's something I'd like to study.
What?
The horizon?
Setting.
The mountain lion.
Oh yeah, the
No,
mountain.
the mountain lion.
Oh, mountain lion. I heard mountain lion. Sorry. I'm sorry. New forms are rare these days.
You don't need that many forms.
Yes, I do. I want to be a Swiss Army knife.
You're not even the high enough
That's
level
not
for
a
half of what
beast.
you have.
A Swiss Army knife is not a beast. If you wanted to be a Swiss Army knife, you should have chosen Warforged.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, player-wise, it would be best for Otto to find something to replace his bear form now that it's gone.
Yeah.
Is there such a thing as a Warforged druid?
Yes.
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 It's as weird
just
as you
make
think it's going to be.
It's awkward. So, yes, about mid-afternoon, you can see the actual mountain, like more distinctly see the mountain lion on the horizon. Giving Thorin a sense of where he might actually be. Thorin, can you roll me a history check, please? Thorin, roll me a history check.
Josh.
My guy,
Yes.
I'm going to slap you.
Sorry.
People need to remember their
Someone
own characters'
investigate.
names.
Well, not only that, but they also need to pay attention.
My phone just went off. Sorry. I was reading
Maybe
a
you should
message.
mute it.
It is muted. It vibrated on my chest.
Why are you blinking?
Oh my god. Move on.
Roll a
I-
history check, and then
Okay,
we can
okay.
move on.
Thank you. Sorry, I had to answer the text. My old man.
Anyways,
Apparently, only me and my old man.
Goddamn
About.
parents are so annoying.
Sometimes.
Anyway,
oh good, you don't need.
Sure.
Hey,
Okay.
Foreign,
Yeah.
you reckon that you're probably just under a day away?
I pass it on to.
You have
all of them.
you feel you recognize the mountain lion. Damn it, Tub. It's your fault. You recognize you feel this. It's not quite right. It just feels like the angle's slightly off. So if you continue on your heading, you feel like it'll take you just under one more day.
oh boy, I'm gonna get a mountain lion in one day.
Mountain lion's gonna come and bite your ass.
Deserved.
Otto would deserve it at this point.
Deserved.
So anyway, getting back on track. You now know roughly how long you think it will take.
Wow. I let them all know and continue to travel until we find somewhere to camp.
Otto's gonna keep an eye out for animals. Just because.
Of course. I guess I'll just keep going. Not much
Oh
more
look,
I can
a
do.
bird.
Oh look, another bird.
Kick his
And they
ass.
fly together, and they fly away together. So you continue until you find a spot that feels appropriate for a camp. And
Okay.
I guess you set up camp and sit down to have an actual meal. You're in a peaceful hill and completely different from the swamp. It's like a night and day difference.
Thank God.
But as night falls, you settle into your routines, decide like who's gonna keep watch and stuff.
Me. Can we use survival to forage?
You can
Yeah.
attempt, yes.
21.
Let's see how well Thorin does.
Zoho got lucky.
At
Oh my God,
20.
people are surviving tonight.
Why didn't that?
So you set up camp near So you end up setting camp up near like a area that's kind of like got some bushes that kind of like cover you from the one side, and you guys find that these bushes are actually got some early early like shoots for the time, like Otto, you're able to kind of like deduce that these would be edible.
Tubers.
So you guys kind of like harvest them up and I guess turn them into some kind of like soup, maybe.
Yeah.
So you don't have to spend rations.
Woohoo.
And I'm not going to have all the perception checks and stuff because it's just it's a uninteresting night. So unless you've got something you want to do specifically on your like 2 hours of light activities that you want, feel free to spend as many hit dice as you have left, and then you should get all 8 back. and click the long rest button.
I'm literally 2 HP away, so I'm not gonna bother.
Before the long rest happens, and since we're not being assaulted, I'm doing this at least on Thorin to see if it tells me anything of what happened.
Are you asking first, or are you just doing it?
There is something I do want to do, though.
You're trying to identify what?
I'm trying to identify what the druid hag, whatever she is, did to Thor, because his symptoms haven't shown up yet.
The
You know, the
detriment
bear
that
folk?
was taken.
You're trying to identify foreign in using
Like what?
identify. This is a dwarf. How old are you, foreign? Would you like to describe your character?
So it's not.
Okay, no. Faye has already
Whoa,
done it.
whoa, whoa!
We are
Don't
doing
yell,
this-
please. Don't yell, please.
Sorry, we are doing this now. Faye, you don't get to run away from this.
I'm not
Oh,
running away from
gosh.
this. I'm just asking. Does it tell me the detriment or not?
No, it wouldn't. But I just found it. But you will identify the dwarf as foreign, as he
Thorin
described.
is a male dwarf, age 40, height 5'4", has one blue and one brown eye, unusual in dwarfs. Unsure if it belongs to mother or father. Aside from that, he seems to have something growing in his legs.
And
That is
this,
as far as I've taken that.
this
Just
is
to
all
leave Faye.
said in the style of frigging Pokedex from the anime.
Foreign, the dwarf Pokemon.
Anyway,
These Pokemon like to tinker with many tools that they find. Some experiments go well, some do not.
okay, so my guy would like to see if he can't find any night-dwelling critters because he doesn't really have a lot of wild shapes that have like night vision and stuff. He would probably try and look for an owl.
Oh, also, Faye, I saw that. Really? You're gonna call Thorin old? Fuck off.
Well, roll an investigation, I guess, for your
Iron's like
little bit of
27.
downtime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Thorin is going to spar with Zoho. Because he said he would, and I don't know how well this is gonna go right now.
Ah, yes. I did promise. I did promise you that.
I said light activities. Sparring is not light.
Oh.
If you want
Okay,
a long
then
rest, there's like you can do that in the morning if you want. At this point, we've already kind of like get into the long rest, so
Then I will
that would reset everything if you do that.
Cayenne.
So although
Cayenne.
you hear what sounds like an owl in the distance, but it's probably best not to go chasing after it.
Fair enough.
Are you telling him who?
Well, the owl may be asking who.
I'm sorry, Cayenne. I'm sorry. I had to go for it. Can I resume teaching Cayenne Dwarvish? Does that count as a light activity? Because we did have a thing going at one point where Thorin was supposed to teach Cayenne Dwarvish.
I'm
And
supposed to
Cayenne teach Elvish. Yeah. The Thorin.
Rules don't say anything about mental exertion other than actually casting spells. So I suppose you could spend a bit of time trying to catch up on that, see what they remember and stuff, I guess.
So I see
Because
nothing.
you haven't done it in a while. It's one of those like, oops, we forgot about it.
So I see nothing other than hearing an owl.
You specifically want an owl. You hear an owl.
Yeah,
but it
you're not
sounds.
Yeah.
It,
We
it sounds
also-
like it's not going to be worth
Okay.
chasing it down.
We all also have dark vision now for 8 hours.
Does that change the results?
No,
Okay.
I said you hear it now. Didn't say you see it now.
No, that's right. That's right. That's right. Well, other than that, I'm gonna take first shift, I guess.
Yeah, we're not rolling for the shifts. I'm just kind of like grouping this together.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Because
I'm just saying it
it's-
out loud.
so you go through the you like rest stop successfully. You're uninterrupted. It's definitely a different, more relaxed vibe out here than it is where you've been staying recently. And the morning rolls around, and you kind of like get up and pack your tents away and make your decisions. You can do the sparring now if you would like before you set off. Or...
Yes, please.
So how do you plan on sparring if this is...
All right then. How would you like to do this, Thorin? Fisticuffs? Weapons? What do you think?
Kai, is there any decently sized small saplings that I can see? Say
Saplings?
no more than like 3 inches in diameter. I think you can tell where this is going, and I am.
Are you
committed
looking
to
for a
this.
stick?
Looking for sticks!
Yes.
Is that because this just sounds like you're looking for a stick?
What is brown and sticky?
Uh,
A stick.
the fact that he broke that one was so sad. Yes, I am looking for sticks that will withstand getting bashed together the way they're about to be.
Well, the like the bushes and stuff. You are next to some bushes and things, but I don't think they would be like
Good enough.
the bits that are going to be like strong enough aren't going to be straight enough because you're effectively going to have to like rip up the entire bush.
No trees that I could pull big enough branches off.
There are trees nearby, but you'd have to investigate and spend time investigating to see if you can find a good enough stick that you're effectively one to training staff kind of deal.
Ah, man.
And you're looking for two. You're by the sounds of it, you want two, not just one. stuff.
Yeah. I'm thinking fisticuffs at this point because I am not wielding Thordrak against Sabakaze because the amount of shit that can go wrong.
All of a sudden, they fuse and cry in terror.
No.
Thorin
all
is
of-
brave, choosing fists against a monk.
The alternative fists are gonna hurt less than getting poked by Sabakaze or whacked by Thordrak. Let's be real here. Thordrak is spring loaded. If even a monk is gonna feel that.
Fisticuffs? Are you sure, Thorin?
Okay, Zoho's gonna run with this. Thorin's thinking about it. Would you feel comfortable if the worst were to happen with this gentleman here? He holds up the hammer. It is.
Otto
is a
just yawns.
possibility.
Otto just yawns as he tosses down his club and quarterstaff in front of the two.
Thorin takes the club because it's the closest he'll get to the hammer.
Zoho hefts the quarterstaff with his foot and just tosses it into the air before catching it. Thank you, Otto. It's been a while since I've used the staff, but he twirls it effortlessly in his hand. Are you
Thorin
ready?
spins the club a couple times and then does a couple practice swings. Yes. Do we need to roll anything, Kai?
How am I gonna do this? Like, I could just let you guys do a PvP thing between you if you wanted to, but that will probably. Or if you're talking like friendly sparring, I probably do like a couple of contested, like best of 3 contested checks maybe, and you guys describe what's going on based on who wins the role. That's if you don't want to do full on PvP, because I don't recommend full on PvP for sparring.
Yeah.
No, we'll go with your suggestion. What do we roll?
Yeah.
So I guess it depends on what your fighting style, like you're trying to do with your fighting style. Like,
Well, I mean, Zoho's using
beat
a
the other one.
quarterstaff.
like
Yeah.
are you trying to overcome? If you're trying to overcome with force, I would say you would want to roll
Strength checks.
like like an athletics.
Hmm.
If you want to be like the whole nimble, like spending time, like try to like capitalize on evading, you would roll like acrobatics.
I
kinda
have to
deal.
say, Zoho incorporating what he's been learning from his sparring with Sabakaze is gonna go more nimble, more hit and run to try and emulate her style as much as possible. It won't be as it won't be a perfect imitation, but it would be something.
Just imagine
So
him running
you're
around like
effectively going
Maul.
to try and be like
Darth
so
Maul.
you would probably roll an like you'll be rolling acrobatics because you'll be focusing more on like countering and things.
Yes.
Thorin would be forcing it. He's used to using a hammer or an axe, which requires brute force over finesse.
Okay, so we'll have if that's what you're gonna like. So for round 1, we'll have Zoho roll acrobatics, Foreign roll athletics. Whoever rolls higher describes what happens that round.
Oh! Okay, I have to roll a 16 or higher.
Oh no! Last result! Last result!
God dang.
A draw!
You
Oh god, I guess I have to try and figure out how to describe this then.
Here, I got one for you.
Not what I
Oh, what the
expected.
fuck?
The chances are
I just
slim.
rolled the one, not 100!
Ah!
There goes all my luck for the day!
That also doesn't help.
So I feel like this is a clash of 2 different styles that are unknown to one another
Yeah.
happening. Like, it's like, Zoho, you seem to be like, oh, Foreign can actually be quite quick when he wants to, like, actually, like, get something going. And Foreign, you're probably like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting Zoho to block that one.
Yeah.
It's like, And you kind of like, the first round, you're kind of like, kind of like figuring out what the other one's kind of up to try and figure out how you want to counter it.
Sizing each
And
other up.
like, no one's really pushing, like, you're not pushing yourself to your limit, you're just trying to figure out where each other stand in regards to...
They're pulling a
like,
Goku.
This battle. So I guess continuing on to round 2.
How interesting, Thorin. You're quite good.
So are you, it seems. Shall we continue?
Of course.
Another tie.
One round of sparring isn't nearly enough.
Okay, I think we're gonna stick with the same.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes, by the way.
It's where Are you fucking kidding me?
The exact same rolls! I fucking called it!
What the fuck? Okay, Cayenne, please another D100. Turp, like, come on. This, like, I don't get it. If
30.
Turp rolled a, okay, because I was gonna say if Turp rolled a D100 and he got another nat 100, I'd be so pissed off. Like, okay, I'm done. I'm done with.
I'm not even sure what the D100's meant to lead
I
to.
was just trying to help.
Yes, but without context, the D100.
You're
I feel
right.
like low is it goes slightly more badly, and this time you kind of like manage to clock each other around the, like catch each other at, like here and there. It's like Thorin gets a good whack on Zoho out like, and at the same time like Zoho
And
manages
so,
to like count.
strikes him square in the chest.
It's like in the process of trying to counter, you get caught, but you end up like like smack him in the chest. You both take.
Sorry.
We'll do this.
Oh, good God.
Here, roll it anyways.
Alright, fine.
No, don't. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's see what happens.
Ah!
Both take 11 points of damage each
Yeah, blunt
as
damage.
you trade blows.
Turp got on the opposite end of the scale.
Well, not a nat 1, so it doesn't count.
Damn it.
Okay. One more time. Best of 3.
I swear.
Tie, but a different
I'm gonna
number!
lose I'm gonna lose my.
Oh no, I'm done.
Oh wow, it's actually pretty close.
Oh, that was pretty close. Okay, Zoho, you get to describe it.
Okay, this time it's clear that Thorin is starting to lag a bit with the recent exchange of blows. He's starting to look exhausted, so as he's coming in for a swing, Zoho sidesteps it and sweeps the quarterstaff at Thorin's feet, knocking him off balance for him to crash into the ground. You're starting to lose steam, my friend. Do you need a minute?
Thorin is just like gives a thumbs up. He's lying on his back right now. He's slightly out of breath. I would go one more, but mayhaps we should get started.
Did you see where you need improvement?
Thorin just gives a thumbs up.
Then I'm glad I helped you out, even if only a little bit. Though I will say, you did have the right way of it during the first exchange. Sometimes it pays to be more accurate than to hit hard. You're using your intellect to try and win the fight, not just brute strength. I think that will help you. In other words, here's fight smarter, not harder. Everyone has their own strengths, Thorin. I think you should look into finding what yours are. Or perhaps you already know what they are. In which case, please disregard what I said.
Fair enough.
Don't worry about it. She always whipped my ass too. But I didn't mind.
Blark, chicka, blark, blark.
Take a guess who that was.
Thordrax.
Yeah.
So,
Thorin is just gonna chuckle at that statement. And of course you would like that. She's a lady.
I wouldn't necessarily use that as the way he's describing her.
I'm sure you have a specific way of describing her. Just don't be too cheeky.
Yeah, she beat your ass.
I am too cheeky. I've got both now.
And how many other pieces am I going to be looking out for now?
Don't know really.
What are you missing?
I swear, if he says his junk, I'm going to lose it.
Oh, I would 100% be not surprised.
Yeah.
My left butt cheek, my right butt cheek. My amazing pecs.
Okay.
Maybe you should find that bit for later.
What else are you missing? You're clearly missing more than that. I dare say I wouldn't be surprised if the hag took your junk. Yes, I am going
No,
there.
the trade. I made the trade, and she wanted one of the best part. I managed to coax her down to only wanting half of the best part of me. Hence the butt cheek.
Okay.
I don't hear you denying that you're missing down there. That bothers me just a little, but I'll leave it alone for now.
Cayenne just using alt herself to try to figure out how a specific race works and walks.
You guys can't hear any of this. I'm talking.
We
in my
know she.
You know,
That was an unrelated statement.
wait,
Uh,
what? Wait, what about a race walks and whatnot?
Cayenne doesn't know what they actually look like, because I don't have them listed, but she's trying to mimic a satyr by going off of tieflings that she's seen if they've had the goat legs.
They're making
Okay,
an
so Kaya's
approximation.
trying to practice walking funny for some reason. Not sure what to make of that, to be honest. However, I believe you would like to, after the sparring, the plan is to continue on the onwards to destination.
yes.
Huh. I just noticed something that's missing. That I don't think we ever got to. I don't have a horse transformation. We can deal with that later.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So, you continue on your journey, and Farin's estimate wasn't far off. As you spend about 2/3 of the day before, upon ahead of you, you can see to Farin
What does that
a
sound?
familiar. No idea. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And about 2/3 of the day pass, and on the horizon, you can see a town amongst the hills, and it is quite familiar to Farin, although it has been a while. How long since you left, would you say?
15 years.
Josh,
Yes.
how long would you say it's been since Farin's been here?
You're actually seriously making me think about that one. Oh, it's in my
Yes.
bio. That's also part of the silence because I don't remember. I actually put that in this story. Possibly. I did. No, maybe I didn't. Shit.
It's gonna be a few years at least.
It's at least half my lifespan, maybe a little bit more.
And how old is Farin?
In my bio, he's 45.
So about 20. It's been like at least 20 years since you've been here, is what you're getting at.
22 and a half years.
So it's been about 20.
We'll say 20. Just say 25. Just say 25.
Okay, 20. It's been about 25 5 years since you actually last were here. And it gives you some mixed feelings.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't some good, some bad,
Yeah.
and it's been a while.
Some ugly.
Not sure how much, whether anything has changed. But you're almost home.
It
If
feels
that's what you
weird.
If that's what you can call it
compared
now.
to.
And here's a map I stole earlier.
Oh.
I'm gonna use this because it saves so much more time. Although you can call it something else if you would like.
I'm gonna guess his place is the manor.
No. Fandolin. Bartham Smith.
Feel free to rename it if you wish.
Please rename it. Please rename it.
I feel like this is giving Faye some trauma or something.
Yes, because I fucking read that book.
What?
Fandolin.
Dear.
What
I'm not
book?
using the book.
What
I'm just
book?
using the map. The book is the maps from a campaign book that's but it's for like levels 1 to 5 or something. I think it is.
No, Faye doesn't like this because of that.
Faye's
Why?
apparently read the book. You don't have to think of it now. But
Anyway,
this, we'll use this as the basis because
wouldn't
it's a
you,
nice hilly little town.
yeah, wouldn't yours be the manor though?
I guess.
The burned down manor, I guess.
Yeah.
So you see the town ahead of you, and with the
Thorin slows down and then comes to a stop as he stares at his former home. He's not sure how he feels. Been 25 years since he's come back, and because he hasn't come back not once since he left. He hopes no one will be angry with him. And he's really hoping nobody has built on top of the old house. There's a lot there that should never be touched.
So, as you approach the town and effectively enter its, what we'll say, its borders, we will leave it there. Because now I gotta actually go and do the planning. Welcome kinda home, Farin.
I love how Faye's already blotted out the name.
That's me.
No.
What?
No.
Oh, well, I'm dealing with your house.
No, but someone keeps covering Fandolin, and that is most certainly Faye.
Either way, we'll leave it there for now, because you have made it to your destination.
Alrighty,
And I need to do
folks.
some more planning for it.
Yeah. Alrighty, folks, that's us for tonight. We'll see you guys again tomorrow for some Stardew Valley. And yeah, if you want to check out our schedule, please check our offline page. And if you want to join our lovely community, please join us here on Discord. We're a good family here, and we welcome new visitors. We'll see you guys then.